Hi, this is Maysha with As Long As You're Breathing, and I want to talk to you today about the universal message of Chiron. Chiron wound healing was the first thing I was led to just about when I started on this journey, and I really didn't understand why. I knew nothing about Chiron. It was all new to me. I did know, however, that the world was changing, that life was certainly dynamic, not static, that we could dig our heels in if we wanted to. We could hold on for dear life to the situation we were in, to something that we wanted to keep, but it just didn't work that way. That linear time that we live in is always moving. Of course, I lived with chronic pain, but we all live with a type of pain that I did understand, that every life was a story, not just those of us who had chronic pain. And that was a journey I was opening up to, as well as telling everyone's story, reaching out to everyone. So I see now why the Chiron wound healing was a natural progression for where I was being led to. You see, the key to healing pain is not found outside of ourselves, but within. And when we understand our own energetic makeup, when we connect to the totality of who we are, we begin to master our own divine attributes, through the power of alchemy. Now, Saint Germain is who, along with Lady Portia, his twin flame, that's who is over this age that we're in now. Now, Saint Germain, of course, is the keeper of the violet flame. And as you all know, I invoke the violet flame in my meditations, and Lady Portia over the white flame. The violet flame, of course, transmutes everything, essentially. And the white flame, or the white light, is unconditional love, which is what fills in that which is transmuted, the space left when everything else is transmuted or changed or removed, all that doesn't serve. Because unconditional love is what we need to heal everything. And so with this, we heal and release ourselves from energetic restrictions of the past. We transform and create a reality. We transform everything and create a reality of health, abundance, and spiritual freedom. We master the laws of nature. We create positive changes in our world. I believe this. This is a new way of healing. It's a way of participating in the co-creation of the next golden age. So Chiron wound healing is essential. So I'm going to start doing the Chiron meditations that I have access to right now, and start developing my own, actually, with research of each of the Chiron wounds. Now, this is my belief about the Chiron wound healings. Certainly they appear in our natal chart, our astrological charts, at a certain point in life, and we do reach them. Mine was trust or faith, and it said that when I reached age 55, essentially when I read about it, that I would, and read about myself, that I would finally come to have faith, that my inability to trust in God would finally, I'd finally trust. And I did. It took several things for that to happen, but I did. And I'm very glad for that. But this wound, this inability to trust, had been with me my entire life. And I still circle back to that wound, because all of our wounds that we have, we get triggers for them again and again and again. You see, all wounds that we have, we don't ever really heal them completely. We heal them at the level we're able to heal at the time. And then when we have another trigger, and hopefully it's not a bad trigger, we come back around to it and we heal again at a different level. It's the same with our Chiron. Now, I believe in the modalities that we bring you here at Every Life, As Long As You're Breathing, And of course, we bring them to you through the people that I introduce you to through Every Life is a Story. I believe in these modalities so strongly, and I'm not against the modalities of the past, therapy, talk therapy, psychotherapy, all of those things. I'm not against those. It's just, for me, those were like scratching the same wound over and over and over, the same place over and over and over, and letting it scab up and then just scratching it, the scab off again over and over and over, and just healing the same, trying to heal at the same spot over and over and over. It was like we never healed at the next level. We never let that heal and then heal at the next level and heal at the next level. That's what those were like for me. Your experience there may have been different. I am very thankful for the medications I had, for the times that people in those professions got me through crises. I'm very thankful for those. But for me, these modalities have helped me, well, quantum leaps and things. They've helped me get through these things faster. These modalities, ancestral clearing and quantum emotional healing and many other things, have helped me, well, process all of it faster and at different levels each time. So the healing has been different. It's transmuted. It's changed me. It's changed what I've felt inside each time. I've been more whole, more complete each time. So that's why I believe in the modalities so much. So I am going to do with the way I decided to do it, since there are 12 of them and the moons, they correspond. We're in the new moon of Taurus, so I'm going to do the Chiron healing for Taurus, and I'm just going to keep rolling along with them that way. So that's what you're going to get today, and that's how we're going to do this. So, and I am going to do what I have. I'm just going to present you with that, and as I learn in this and grow in this and have more and more, I will bring you more and more and new meditations for it, because what meditation works for one person, well, another meditation may work better the next time. Or what works for you now, when you get ready to circle back to a different, when something triggers you and you may need a different meditation. And so I want to have another one ready for you. So if your Chiron wound is in Taurus, if you know that through your natal chart, then this one is yours. This is going to be for you. Hi, this is Maysha, back with your Chiron Wound in Taurus reading. The first thing I'm going to do is actually read to you about the Chiron Wound in Taurus. Now, there is a lot here, and I'm going to be reading it to you from a book, and I will cite the source that I'm reading it from. I've been trying to buy this book, and it's been out of print every time I've been trying to buy it, but I will have the source cited that I'm reading from. This is not original material. I'm not claiming it as original material. So I will let you all know what I'm reading from. And so I will be looking and reading. Your key term is I feel. Your wounding is security. Your gift is nurturing and creativity. And your associated master, and I won't say this right, I'm quite sure, is Kusama. So Chiron in Taurus. If your Chiron falls in Taurus in your chart, there exists a deep wound around feeling safe and secure and provided for in the world. This can cause you to feel so emotionally and spiritually deprived that you feel as though you're never truly fulfilled. The feeling of deprivation can feel like a void. The Chiron in Taurus is compelled to overcome these feelings by understanding how to feed the body and soul by going beyond physical or earthly means, rather than seeking fulfillment in material things. Indeed, they're driven to understand that money and possessions alone will not provide them with happiness and safety. They can sometimes struggle with monetary issues and often encounter learning curves through them. Chiron in Taurus teaches you that money and possessions offer a false sense of security, and that true fulfillment comes from personal investment in endeavors of the heart. When you focus on personal growth to enhance your gifts and talents, you fulfill your emotional needs and develop skills that make you feel productive and self-sufficient and safe. Because of the wound around feeling neglected in the past or current life, perhaps your parents were self-absorbed, closed off, or unable to express love and affection, this Chiron placement occurs in a person who bears either emotional or physical pain that weakens their sense of self-love. This lack of self-love can create a fear regarding the role of parenthood. You may place unrealistic expectations upon yourself as a parent, or to succeed as a parent. It can also create physical weakness in reproductive organs. On the other hand, you may fear parenthood to such an extent that you think you're unable to provide for your children or a child, or feel unprepared emotionally or financially, which could cause you to forego parenthood altogether. At the heart of Chiron and Taurus is a yearning for the security and the pleasures of sensory simulation. You can seek nourishment in food and physical affection through indulgence in these stimulants, though indulgence in these stimulants often leave you feeling unfulfilled. Lessons in self-love compel the Chiron in Taurus to look beyond physical pleasures when searching for emotional satisfaction. If this lack of self-love is not healed, the Chiron in Taurus can experience feelings of deprivation in a very physical way, which can sometimes manifest as eating disorders. Symptoms of this kind can also appear because of painful emotions regarding body image. The Chiron in Taurus can feel very self-conscious when expressing their vulnerability, their sexuality, and their emotions in relationships. Until you feel safe, you can place too much emphasis on the power of your sexuality, often believing that if your body is adored, so are you. However, what you truly desire is to be loved for who you are. You are driven to see beyond the physical act, and through introspection, connect with the world around you in a deeper, more heartfelt way. Because of the strong connection you have with your body, physical activities, and treatments such as sport, massage, beauty therapy, nutrition, and yoga, they often play an important role in your life. The key here is moderation as opposed to obsession. While you are physically rejuvenated when pushing your body to its limits, it's important to remember that emotional fulfillment comes from within, through awakening of your spirituality and your faith. Those born under this Chiron must learn to neither deny nor overindulge in the material, the sensory, sexual pleasures of life. By working with your passion to understand the mysteries that lay beyond the physical realm, you will come to recognize and value what truly fulfills you in your relationships and your creative endeavors. Rather than wallowing in the feelings of what you lack, Chiron in Taurus encourages you to appreciate what you have. From your relationships through to your professional and spiritual achievements. By cherishing your gifts and releasing the need for possessions, you can free yourself from the bonds of materialism and share or express your gifts and wisdom with others who struggle with the insecurities of the world. You hold the power of endurance, and you have a strong connection to the inner realms of nature. Creative endeavors and the paths of service give you the resources to make this connection. This can be channeled into both artistic and psychic gifts for healing and transformation, so others like you can come to feel the joy of being on earth. I checked some other sources about Chiron and Taurus. The person with Chiron and Taurus will be afraid of losing something, whether it be safety, money, possessions, abundance, or love. The typical Chiron and Taurus will go to any lengths to avoid losing their home, their routine, the people close to them, their favorite possessions, or their money. That's the Chiron and Taurus, The Wound of Loss by at tiaandrosemary.com. Tommy Jacobs says, Chiron in Taurus is a sign of slowing down and getting things in order and operating according to a sensible pace that ensures success. With a Chiron in Taurus, you're hypersensitive to what it means if others rush you in any way or demand immediate responses. Your energy antenna is working through the lens of the need to slow down and get centered in your body in order to know what's true. And you might have had an experience in life that had others rejecting you for being too slow or methodical. Make sure you give yourself time and space to figure out what's best for you, as Taurus also relates to how you develop and express your value system or how you want or need to live. Any chironic rejection can also lead to developing self-esteem problems, with you not being sure if you have the right to live your life in the ways that matter to you. Taurus also involves physical physicality and sensuality. Your body is a resource. So healing your Chiron will call for not just taking your time with things, but also centering your consciousness in your body, tending to basic needs whenever they arise, and developing a self-validating response to the reality of your physical needs, which can make it easier to do the same with your emotional needs as well. Chiron in Taurus from wellandgood.com says Taurus is the sign of work and money. So if your natal Chiron is here, you may be challenged in cash flow department. In another lifetime, this soul may have been repressed financially. The lesson here is trusting that you're safe. Don't overwork, but don't underwork either. And this is what I found at the astrology library, and it's very good. People with Chiron and Taurus in their birth chart truly own their pain. They own it so much that they can appear to be masochists. They get comfortable with their pain. Here you have a whole batch of people who stay in painful situations longer than they should. It's not that Chiron and Taurus people enjoy the pain, but rather they deal with it slowly. To begin with, the blows that they endured were slow and long-lasting. Chiron and Taurus people sense pain on an earthly plane. It's physically, materialistically real to them. This is not something that can be easily blown off. It takes time to work through. Chiron and Taurus may brood or wallow in pain before finally deciding to make the best of it. Yet, they do finally make something beautiful and valuable come from their suffering. This ultimately serves to inspire others. Chiron is about pain and healing. People with Chiron and Taurus can't heal until they've wallowed in the agony for a while. Then they finally arise new and improved and build real value out of their pain. It's the process of building something valuable that makes the Chiron and Taurus feel better. If you were born with Chiron and Taurus, be proud. You've learned how to build real value. You've learned how to use the cards you were dealt to build beautiful things. Others may not know what to do when life crushes them, but you know how to use your pain for productivity. So your parents couldn't afford to buy you an Atari, but you finally learned that if you would work after school, you could save enough to buy what you want. Actually, in Taurus, Chiron doesn't just heal. It rebuilds and improves. People with Chiron and Taurus can teach us how to make a beautiful quilt out of the scraps we're given. They teach us how to make lemonade out of lemons. They teach us how to make the best hand out of the cards we're dealt. They show us what real value looks like. I think that's a great thing to say about a Chiron wound. So, I have read before about the stubbornness of those with Chiron wounds. Well, obviously, they take their time, and it is Taurus, so they're going to take their time. We all have stubbornness and tenacity in us, so I don't think that's just the Chiron and Taurus that has that. Okay, we're now going to begin the Chiron and Taurus meditation. And we're going to call on Ascended Master Humi to join us. He is the Ascended Master associated with this particular meditation. We're also going to call on all of your angels and saints and guides and Ascended Masters. And of course, on the Divine Universe Source. All those who wish to support you, we call them in now. Thank you. And before we begin, we want to bring in the white light. We ask Lady Portia. Thank you, Lady Portia. We want to breathe the white light in through, shining down from the top of our head. We want to bring it in through the back of our head. So let's breathe the white light in. Breathing in unconditional love. Let it fill our entire bodies. Let it fill every part of us. And as we exhale, just let us feel it just coming out of our bodies and surrounding us, joining our aura for about 60 inches around us. Beautiful. Let's breathe in one more time, the white light of unconditional love. This time we're going to ground and center and balance our chakras. So breathe in the white light, in through the back of the head. Now pull it down through the energy column of the back. Down, down, down. And down through the legs. Exhale through the feet. Now through each foot, drop a line with a magnet to feel it going down, down, down to the center of the earth, into the crystalline grid. Exhale. Hello, Mother Earth. Now we're going to pull back up. We're going to breathe in from the earth. We're going to breathe in clean, purified, transmuted energy. We're going to pull it up through our legs, come up through our chakra system, balancing, rotating each chakra as we come up. Alright. So breathe in, pull up, start at the root chakra at the base of the spine, spin, balance, rotate, shining red light. Next to the sacral chakra, orange light, spin, balance, rotate. Pull a breath up to the solar plexus, yellow light, spinning, bouncing, rotating. Now to the heart chakra, green light, spin, balancing, rotating. Now the high heart chakra, aquamarine light, lightly tap, spin, balance, and rotate. Now the throat chakra, blue light, spin, balance, and rotate. Now the third eye, indigo, spin, balance, and rotate. Now the crown chakra, pink, white, gold light. Exhale, spin, balance, rotate. As it opens, like a lotus flower. Exhale. And here we sit now. Our chakras are balanced. We are grounded and centered. As above, so is below. And we are in a cloud of unconditional love. Now we're going to ask Saint Germain if we could please, one time, bring in the violet flame to transmute all that which does not belong. We're going to bring it in through a portal in our back, through the heart chakra and the high heart chakra, which if you're a lady, exist in the area of the bra strap. So let's breathe in the violet flame, please. Let it fill the body. Every corpuscle, every capillary, all the extremities, up through the head space, down through the fingertips, all the way to the toes, and exhale. Transmutes all that which does not belong, which does not serve. Any restrictions, blockages, disease, anything that does not serve us. We trust Saint Germain. Our guides, our angels, our saints, and the divine universe source. For the violet flame to transmute that, to change that does not serve us. And any space that's left is filled immediately with the white light of unconditional love. Very good. All right. We're going to go ahead and bring in the blue flame as well, or the blue light. Let's bring in the blue light, please. Let's breathe it in through the heart chakras and the high heart chakra as well. Same way, please. Deep breath in. Let it fill every corpuscle, every capillary, every part of our being, as it transmutes any negative emotions that may remain. anger, whatever's there emotion-wise that does not serve. And exhale. And all is replaced with unconditional love. And now here we sit, free of all that which does not serve us, in the cloud of unconditional love. Ready with Master Kutumi for the Chiron in Taurus meditation. Each of these steps take only about a minute. So now let's set the intent, please, to open your heart chakra. Bring your hands in front of your heart chakra. Don't touch yourself, just put them in front. Do a tapping motion, but without touching, just energetically tap. And then pull away. The heart is opening, and you're pulling out any painful emotions that may be left after the violet flame and the blue flame. Pull these emotions out, sweep them away. Again. Sweep them away. Feel all painful emotions release. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out at your own rate. Feeling all painful emotions release. Rest assured that the space is filled with unconditional love now. Now you're going to feel or sense an emerald green light vibrating or resonating from the heart chakra. That is the light of the heart chakra. Feel it expand now throughout your entire body. Feel it resonating out into your auric field, 60 inches beyond your body. Feel yourself connecting to your heart and the healing vibration of the earth and the earth's inner kingdoms. Inhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now you're going to use a silver light frequency. And in the mind's eye, you're going to draw a large silver heart around your body. So just in the mind's eye with the silver light frequency, just draw a large silver heart around your body. Envision in your mind's eye your body now encircled by this silver light heart. Now over your navel, using, with the mind's eye of course, an orange ray, draw the male and female sign. Circle with the plus, and then the circle with the arrow. And then also draw a plus sign over your navel. And see and feel color and vibration of the orange ray resonating from your navel, healing and opening it as feelings of peace and harmony now anchor into your body, your soul, and your consciousness. Sense a deeper connection being made to the elements of the earth and all its kingdoms. Now sense or feel white light moving up from the crystalline grid of the earth, radiating throughout your whole body. Feel it purifying your body and consciousness, enabling you to feel complete and whole, at one with the universe, and extending out into your aura field, purifying and healing your body, mind, and spirit. More unconditional love from the earth this time, from Mother Earth. We sit in a cloud of unconditional love. Now we've brought it up from Mother Earth. And now it is time to ground back into the earth. From each of our feet, imagine a silver line of force being dropped into the earth star chakra. This is a star that's 6 inches beneath your feet. Feel safe, connected to the earth. While you give yourself a few moments to feel this connection to the earth, I'm going to give you this affirmation. I love the earth and all its magic. I feel nurtured and safe in the world. And I want to read to you now the decree of Kuthumi, the ascended master with whom your wound is associated. I surrender to the illuminated presence of Master Kuthumi. Through him, I am nurtured by Mother Earth. I am an expression of the beauty of nature. I am connected to all the kingdoms. I am creative enlightenment through the grace of Master Kuthumi. I manifest and radiate my divine self on earth. I now embody my divine presence. My light shines out into the world. Breathe in again, please. The white light into the occipital area in the back of the head. Let it fill your entire being. Breathe out. Now from above, I want you to envision a golden shower of light from source coming down through the crown chakra. Let it fill our being. Let it come down through all the chakras. Let it just pour. This is unconditional love also, in the form of the golden light coming from source. Just bask in the bliss of the shower of unconditional love from above. Breathing in, breathing out. Thank you, angels and saints and ascended masters. Thank you, Master Kuthumi. Thank you, Lady Portia, Saint Germain. Thank you, Divine Source, Universe. Namaste. Remember, if your Chiron wound is in Taurus, you tend to take things slowly. You tend to think things over. You have been wounded. We've all been wounded. Remember that no wound is healed completely ever. No wound is healed completely ever. If we try to stay in one place, all we're doing is scratching the same wound, opening it up, and healing it in the same place over and over. We're never really making any progress. To heal completely, well, that's a lifelong process. We have to keep moving. See, we heal to the level that we're able to at that time. And we move forward in life. I call it spiraling upward, not downward. And when something triggers our wound again, Chiron wound or whatever wound, in whatever spot we're at that time, the wound opens and we heal it there. And it covers over again. And it keeps spiraling and it triggers again. And we heal it there. We keep spiraling and it gets triggered again. And we heal it there throughout our journey. It's the same with all wounds, including the Chiron wound. Chiron wound is our greatest wound in life. It's the one I believe that we keep scratching at the most, I'm afraid. But that means it's the one that each time we heal it, we become more and more complete. Blessings to all of those who have wounded.